Hello! In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to do some advanced editing techniques in GIMP. You will learn how to superimpose one image into another one. As you can see, I've already opened GIMP and we are ready to go. First, I'm going to go up here and click on File, Open. You'll need to browse the photo that you're wanting to work with, but here it's already defaulting into the directory of my images, so I'm just going to double click on the first image I want to work on, which is the BCC Hiwassee image. Now I've got this image opened, but I'm not going to do anything yet, so I'm just going to leave it here and go to my second image. Again, go to File, Open, and go to the second image, which in this case is my dragon that will be stalking our kayakers. Click on the image and then click Open. Since it's opened that image in the background, I'm going to move my mouse down here to the taskbar and bring this image to the front and maximize it. Now I want to separate my dragon from the background and make the background transparent. The easiest way to do this is the magic wand tool, or as GIMP calls it, the fuzzy select tool. So I'm going to go over here to my toolbox, select the fuzzy tool. What this tool will do is identify the edges of the dragon in the photo so that I can work with the dragon or the background independently. Double click in the background and you can see that the edges of my dragon are now defined. Now what I want to do is go up here to the toolbar and click on Layer, Transparency, then add Alpha Channel. Now I'll click Delete on my keyboard and it will make my background transparent. Now I've got my dragon all by itself and I'm ready to copy this image into the picture with the kayakers. To do this, in the toolbar, click on Select, then select All. Then I have my entire image selected. I'm going to right click inside the image and select Cut and cut this entire image. Now I'm going to bring up my photo of the kayakers. We want to add a new layer before we paste anything so that we will have, if we have to do any additional editing, we can do so without affecting the image that we are pasting into. To do this, right click on the Layers toolbox and click New Layer. Here we want to leave the defaults. Ensure that the radio button for transparency is selected before hitting OK. Now I'm going to bring the dragon into this layer by right clicking inside of the image and choosing Edit, then Paste Into. Now I have my dragon in the image, but as you can see it's far too large. I'll need to resize this so I can fit the entire dragon into the image and move it around where I like it. To do this, I'm going to right click on the dragon and choose Layer, Scale Layer. Here I'm going to change the layer size about 25% by typing 25 into the width and hitting Tab. Hitting the Tab button to match the height. Ensure that the drop down box is set to percentage, and this will probably give me a good size dragon to move around and position it the way I like it. So click Scale. Now you'll see my dragon is much smaller and easier to work with. So now that I'm going to left click on the dragon and drag it up to the left corner, but as you can see, he's facing away from the kayakers, so I want to flip him around. To do this, I'm going to use the Flip tool. The Flip tool is located here in your toolbox. Click on the Flip tool, then just click in your dragon, which should still be selected, and this will flip it around to face the kayakers. I want to remove the selected areas before I flatten my layers. So I'm going to click over here on the rectangle select tool and double click in the area on the image. As you can see, it removed the border from around the dragon And now I'm ready to merge my layers together. To do this, in the toolbar, click on Layer, then Merge Down. This brings all the layers together. Now I want to save my image as a JPEG. To do this, click on File, Export As, browse to where you want to save the file, make sure that you have JPEG as the file type and that you have the extension in the file name, and click Export. Another window will appear to let you choose the quality. I am going to just leave the default and click Export again. Great, now I will go to Browse to do the file, and here is a look at the final image. So, in this video we have covered how to superimpose an object from one image into another image using GIMP's transparency features, and this will conclude my tutorial.
This video is brought to you by the Professional Writing Club. For more information, follow us on Twitter at PWClub at UAB and like us on Facebook at Professional Writing Club at UAB.